How's it going, everybody? And, welcome to Battlefield Portal live stream. Today we're going to be checking out my Blood Gulch recreation. It's more like Hemorrhage, I guess, now that I'm kind of doing a little bit more research. I was kind of just going off the top of my head before, so yeah, we're just going to place some assets on the map, kind of get it a little bit more close to what we want. I'm going to run through doing some vehicle spawners. I'm still going to try to attempt to figure out the AI waypoints, but people are saying that the AI waypoint path is bugged currently, so sounds like people are just getting an object location, like maybe a flag or something, and using that to path an AI, so we'll try to figure that out today. And yeah, so what's up, J-Mac? How's it going? Welcome in. Okay, hopefully everything looks alright. Right now I'm just trying to get this asset placer with physics situated so I can place these down kind of quickly. Suitor learn Mad Dab in your server. Nice. Sweet, dude. Yeah, what I'm doing now is just setting up an add-on in Godot to be able to easily place these boxes down with physics. You can use the terrain. So we're gonna try that real quick. Just gotta set up a collision box. I think that's it. Sorry, this is super hard to look at. Okay, I think I got it figured out. So now we change the height, change the time on the physics on. If I hit P, it should. Oh, I need to make my mesh again. How you guys liking Battlefield Portal so far? I know it's kind of a lot to take in at first, but there's a lot here. I think we're gonna be able to do a lot with this thing. So let's go to my asset placer with physics and P. Oh, P. Did something wrong. Gravity scale. Oh, that is how you do it. Okay. Okay. And then then you have to nice. Okay, this should work now. I think I can maybe rotate this, and then it'll be that way when I place it down. Oh shit. Nope. It's a random rotation. There it is. Let's just say a lot to take in is an understatement. Yeah. Yeah, it's there's a lot of things that they built into Forge that made it just super easy to use, so I really am kind of appreciating that now. I mean, I've kind of been diving into Unreal, but this is kind of a whole another ball game. Just I'm glad we're getting the Gulch. Yeah, hopefully it does it justice. Does undo at least work without blowing half the map? It does, yes. That actually does work very well. And there's add-ons to make it a lot easier, like there's pattern tools and stuff like that for making things super symmetrical. But let's not randomize the rotation. So now I should be able to just push P and it should just put it in that exact orientation. Oh, okay. I see. Maybe as this. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, nice. Okay. So whatever rotation you have, the asset placer with physics is the way that it puts it down, as long as you uncheck the randomized rotation. Just double checking if my Twitch is still up. Yeah, looks like it's alright. I have issues with the bitrate, so I gotta dial it back a little bit. Okay, let's just gonna place a couple of these down, just randomly. The only thing that I don't really like with the portal editor is like right in this area right here. You can't see, but there's a bunch of trees that end up popping up when you load into Battlefield, and they're not there on the map here, but you can see some of the trees like these will show, but it's because it's a little bit too far past the boundary, and so there's like assets past the boundary that don't load in on your on the static mesh. Unlike these assets here, they won't load in, so you can't see them. So if you want a totally custom map, I'd definitely try and go all the way above ground, because there's still assets that pop in and out in Battlefield that don't show through Godot. They must be like sprites or something, like multiple layered sprites instead of actual 3D models to keep them super like low poly for far distance, because this is the Liberation Peak map. So like this is the entire map with like that hill with the like little valley thing, but this is like all the way down in the bottom. So, and what I did notice is you can place assets like way outside of the bounds, and they'll actually spawn in on Battlefield, but you can't like go out there. So I was like working with like, I probably shouldn't have moved that all the way out. I was working with like trying to put a big ass plate to try and cover the sun to mess with like the lighting and stuff, but you can do that. You can put it like way far away and make it huge, but yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like half there. It's like, I bet if you look at this in Battlefields on like DICE's engine, there's probably like, 3 or 4 other map tiles out here that we can't edit on, and we're just able to edit on one. That's my guess. Surprised they aren't adding a super flat template world or something just for Portal. Yeah, that would make sense, because honestly they could just do it like make the super flat, like make everything water, especially if they're going to do like some sort of terrain editing in the future. Make everything around it water and just have us make like some sort of island map, and then like the rest could be water. That way you could there's all sorts of stuff you could do. But yeah, they definitely they need to make it so we can at least delete all the assets off the map and just use the terrain that's there. The peak has good vegetation assets, yeah. Yeah, only a couple maps have like trees or whatever, I've noticed, which is kind of weird. I feel like they could be shared across levels for sure. So I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna test this out real quick. Load this into Battlefield. We'll start up the game real quick. Parcel Storm. Yeah, dude, that was one of my favorite maps from that was 4, right? Yeah, because that was like the Levolution and like the water physics and stuff. Yeah, the water physics were insane in 4. It made it so good. Yeah, it's pretty exciting that Battlefield has a map editor. I've always kind of thought about it in the back of my head, like, dang, if Battlefield had one, like the destructible environments, and eventually if we could get something like making Levolution, like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's one map where there's this giant crane and it like crashes down into the building and like tears half the building apart, and it's like, dude, if you could add that to a map, like, that would be so insane. Like, imagine like a race map or something, you're like driving, like half, like a crane falls down, like half the map just like blows up. Like, there's so much potential here, it's crazy. I need to get a separate transition screen for when I'm swapping stuff. There we go. Alright, let me just update my map real quick and I'll get it all loaded up. Guess I could show you guys what I'm doing, just in case you guys are having issues. I've done this about 300,000 times now, so I really wish there was a different way to test maps, because it's pretty rough. Because you have to come in here, load this JSON file in there, and then if I'm messing with my scripting, I have to come like, down here and mess with my scripting, which is where I'm trying to figure out the bots. But yeah, it's a work in progress. It's kind of seems like a lot of the documentation for this hasn't been released or won't release. It's kind of on the community to figure it out, but DICE has basically given us all the tools that they use, or very close to, as much as they can for right now, of the tools that they use. So it's kind of like they're kind of at a crossroads with telling us exactly how to do things would be like telling us exactly how their business makes their game. So I understand why they kind of have have it like the community is supposed to kind of figure it out. So I get that. What's up, dude? I saw your portal tutorial on how to make maps, like your content and said, keep the great work, brother. Yeah, man, thanks. I'm kind of new to the tutorial stuff, so that was kind of a new thing for me. I tried to do some stuff like that in Forge once I kind of figured some stuff out, but yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully I get a little bit better at it in the future. And oh man, everybody's getting on a Friday night, huh? Shit. It's all good. Hold on, we'll try it again. I updated at 8. I don't think I loaded my file in there though. That was right when I started. Yeah, I'd love if I could figure out how to get bots to work, because I really want to test stuff, but you can't really test maps because they have so many things going on. I can just run the map. I didn't really update it anyways. We'll just let it update in the background. Yeah, for sure. I can show you that, Duquesne. Let me, I think I got my portal stuff right here. But basically, this is your portal SDK folder. If you go into your mods, and say you go into like Ace Pursuit is the jet race. This file is like the TypeScript scripting, like the actual script itself, but you don't really need that. I think you can use like the JSON file. So I'll open up another thing in here. I'll just like put this one in here. If you go to your rules editor and whatever map you're working on, you just want to like pull it up in here and then import workspace, and then you can load that file in there. So if you go to mods, Ace Pursuit, and then the JSON, what? Maybe I clicked the wrong one. Oh, maybe it's because this one's a rule or a fucking script, huh? Hold on. Oh, I see. So maybe it won't be as easy as I was thinking, Duquesne. Because I think they used just TypeScript scripting for this instead of the block editor. That's a lot of code. Unless there's a way that you can open up the hold on. I swear there was a way that I opened up a custom logic somehow, but it was I did the one for the bomb squad map. Let me just try that just to see if I'm doing it wrong. Let me go back. Yeah, there's gotta be, I think I'm doing something wrong. There's gotta be a way. I definitely did it before, but maybe I was just looking at something else. Maybe I don't know. I've been looking at this stuff way too long, so I don't really know. This is why they need a bunch of documentation. Yeah, yeah. I know you can. I think you can copy. No, I don't. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know if you can copy the script from that. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. I have to figure that out. But yeah, I'm kind of working on the just the rocks and stuff and the layout, but it's not exact because I'm kind of trying to make it work for Conquest, but yeah, you guys can see here like all these buildings and trees and stuff you can't see in Godot, so you kind of have to make note of that. But yeah, up here I was kind of getting an idea for like a Damon Peak, like rush style jump off the cliff once you finish that objective or whatever. But yeah, crazy driving behind me. It's way easier for me to fly in first person. Cave section, and then we'll wrap around. Oh shit, there's a tree. Oh no! But yeah, looks like Andy has been constantly updating the Conquest script, so now you guys can see like the score like is colored now. And the UI is a little bit cleaned up. And there was a bug with the game ending. The game not ending. So all that stuff's fixed as well. Yeah, I think the capturing UI has changed a little bit too. Yeah, it's a little bit cleaner. So, yeah, there's some mad fog down there too that you also can't see in Godot, which is kind of rough because I'll show you guys in a second. This is another kind of weird thing you can't really notice. I did notice though the sun in Godot is the one that's in Battlefield. And so if you're trying to kind of block out the sun or whatever, you can kind of do it. And whatever shadows you see in Godot will kind of match. Kind of in Battlefield. You can't bake the lighting, so it's kind of weird, but it does kind of work. I don't know if I can pull my chute from here. Bots are so accurate, it's insane. That's why it's like really hard to test, because I can just peek my head out here and I just get shot by like 30 bots. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh shit. Yeah, it's like super foggy down here, so it's pretty cool, but it's like almost blinding. But the terrain is like amazing. It's pretty cool. I just wish it was a little bit more like less jank, or that we could add like more trees or something, but oh shit. Come on. Down only right there, I guess. Yeah, like you can't even see into the enemy base. It's insane. Which is kind of cool, but at the same time, it's not exactly Blood Gulch because I don't know, sniping like across the map is always like something, but I don't think it would work in Battlefield. It'd be too much. And also this that trick with the rangefinder and the sniper is a bit insane. I've been using it just to check it out, and it's just like, wow, that's insane. If you guys watch the range find, it just changes automatically. It's crazy. They should 100% patch it out of the game because it basically just takes bullet drop like out of the equation. Actually, hold on, wait. Let me go pick up a bot. No fucking shot! Oh my god, he just hit me with the fucking RPG! Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, these dudes are wild. These bots are insane. Come on. Get in. Oh. Come on, Billy. Oh shit. Bro. You guys don't want to hop in now, really? The spots are on legendary. Shit, dude. Yeah, I don't even think you can turn them down or nothing. They're just full on. Alright, we'll do something. Sometimes I can get the bots to go in the heli, and then it's fun. But yeah, I definitely I should host this or publish it. That's kind of my goal, is just to get it kind of published and then host a couple lobbies and test with real players, but see if it even really works. Yeah, I think it would be pretty sick if I did like rush on this, like a whole nother little combat area up there. Got it. Oh shit. Yeah, once you fly around with the helis for a while, they feel like really good. It just takes a second to kind of get used to them. And I used to only fly on a controller, and so kind of learning on mouse and keyboard is kind of weird, but I still have to turn on my controller real quick if I fly a jet. Damn, yeah, those fucking dudes are crazy. Alright, I had one more like idea just to kind of show you guys what I was thinking. Fly over here. Yeah, you can kind of see the combat zone is on the mini-map, so that's pretty cool. You can tie your sector to your combat area, and that'll just pop that on the map. And I think if you guys watched my I think it was my Conquest guide, I was teaching you guys how to do deploy cameras, and I'm pretty sure I told you guys to put one on each capture point, but you just need one. You only need one for your whole entire map, and it'll control where you like see your mini map when you spawn in. So you just want to put that right in the middle of your map pretty much. But yeah, I'll jump out right here, try not to die. I was thinking like jump down here, almost like Davenman Peak or whatever, for like rush, and kind of go into the Gulch and push all the way to the other side of the dam, or the other side of the ravine or whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool for rush. So yeah, I'll make a conquest version of this map and then a rush version. And then I think somebody in the Discord that I'm in is working on TDM. So I want to get that ready. And I think that should just be like a plug and play, super easy. You really shouldn't have to use any objective, any sort of callouts or nothing. Okay. Let's go back. Go back into Godot here. So I almost want to take like a picture of like this area. This seems like, if you guys can see, the assets kind of like stop at like a certain point. Well, they're like, I guess like the real assets. But I need to like take a picture of like this area to see if that even like, see if I can even build anything over there. We just can't get the map spatial data. What do you mean, Jay? Oh, another trick. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when you're building houses or buildings, if you look down at the bottom, it shows you like large mirror props. So if you put down like the regular house part, right? So if you want to put like this down, and then you want to get it like in whatever orientation you want, like say you want it like, I don't know, like this or something, right? If you want your props in there, right, you're gonna have to like go like this and try and like line it up. All you gotta do is just drag this straight into there, so it's like apparent. And if you look inside, all the props are like perfectly placed, and ladder and all this stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a trick that I learned for making like maps and stuff. Let's see, there should be a TCSN file. So let's see, Duquesne, I think let me save this, or let me delete these guys. See, how did I brought this out somehow. Maybe I just did this. I'm copying this, and I'm just gonna put it into Godot project and levels. Pretty sure. Or I put it right here in my bomb squad, or the Godot project, it looks like, before. I'll just put it right there. Let's see, open scene, back, ace pursuit. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Holy shit. Whoa. Whoa. Are you guys seeing this? So you can totally build outside of the map area. Holy shit. That's insane. I did not even realize that. Yeah, hopefully that helps you out, dude. But this is insane. I didn't know this is fucking crazy. So if I hit recolorizer, I can actually see what the hell is going on in here. Huh. Yeah, I mean, if you look into it, I bet you could figure it out eventually. It's just a lot. But damn, this is insanely big. Like, I didn't even realize that this map was this big. Dang. And this is the map right here. The regular map space that you can build on. This is Liberation Peak. Or no, wait. No, this is not. Yes, it is. Yeah, this is where we just were. Yeah, that's wild. That's absolutely insane. So that means that you can bring out the collision. Yeah. Wow, dude. So, huh. Big around for someone to make a race mode template. I got you, dude. I'm sure there's some sort of way, if you build your map like similar to this, or just build your map and then all you got to do is just once you get it done, you just add the checkpoints in later and stuff. But getting the bones there is like the main thing. Yeah, definitely. It's a good start. It's a lot, but you can click on each object and learn something from it. So, yeah, hopefully that helps. They're definitely using like an area trigger and the collision polygon, and then like the respawn point must just be like behind it or something, or yeah. And so like, if you get that checkpoint, that's where you spawn. But they're using all this stuff for the area trigger, like like your bounding boxes on Forge. So yeah, this kind of, at least they kind of gave us this to kind of have something to go off of. But yeah, I'm just amazed on how big this is. That means that you can make infinitely huge maps. So I think what we need to do now is I need to try something. Just because I might as well. I'm on stream. I need to open up a new map real quick. I'll just open up Capstone again. I'll try that. I'll just make the bounding box massive. Where'd it go? Let's go like this. Let's delete some points out of here. Now we're gonna make this motherfucker huge. That's as far up as I can go. What? Okay. Trying something here. Holy shit, I can't even see that far. Wonder if I can change my view distance. Oh shit. We're gonna try and go way outside of the map. Now we need to make a quad racetrack that lasts for an hour. Dude, if if I gotta see if what I'm curious is if all this terrain is actually has a collision on then or not. Cause then that would make it even better. So what I'm gonna try and do is might as well first let me save this. Out of bounds test. We'll go show you guys how to add a vehicle spawner if you want to know how to do that. So make sure it's above the ground a little bit. I notice if it's too far and if it's in the ground at all, it won't work. Either that or the Flyer 60 is not working, but I couldn't get it to work, so I tried lifting it above and that helped me. If you do auto spawn, it'll spawn after it's basically like depleted, like blown up or whatever, and you can set a time. I'm pretty sure this is seconds. Disable respawn just like turns off the I'm not sure. It's super confusing. There should be something here that's like disable initial spawn or something like that, because it's a little bit confusing. But if you want them to respawn, you just set it up like this after every time they blow up. I don't want this in there. Where's this team 2? Yeah, this is why I use the terrain mesh, because it's just a pain in the ass to move objects around. Let's go like right there. Okay, we'll save it. We'll close this. Maybe. Yeah, that does update that. Okay, I was closing out of Godot before, but it looks like you can just close the map and then reopen it. And this will update. Okay, let's get that loaded into Shift G a lot. Yeah, Shift G works only like if you have the or mostly if you have the terrain mesh. Yeah. Yeah, that too. Alright, let's get this loaded into Portal real quick. I got a test map. We'll just load it into this one real quick. Let's go back to Battlefield. Okay, sorry. I got in a little tangent here, but I need to see if I could get out of the map here, see how far we can go. I need to turn my space heater off out here. It's getting a little warm. Yeah, it's nice having an actual spot to stream now. It's pretty helpful. May need to go grab some water here in a sec. But I do want to just fly around, see what I can see out here. Come on. There we go. Alright, nobody take my helicopter. Oh my god. Okay, we're good. What is this here? Does it have pretty long load times? I haven't played with it much. Dang. Yeah, dude, this is huge for air superiority maps. Because look how far out of the bounds you can go. I mean, dude, this is gonna be huge. Okay, now I gotta see if the terrain works. Hold on, let's fly down here. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay. Also, okay, is there like weird assets over here? But we can't see it though. Crazy long wind test on your map, damn. Yeah, dude, this is insane. I need a jet. Dang. Why didn't I figure this out a while ago? You guys want to see this? You guys want to see editor content? I'm having fun trying to figure out what the hell is out here. Like, can we build up here? I'm sure we could build up here. Like, why not? Right? Like, why not? We just can't see it. But I'm getting no out of bounds issues or nothing, so. And like, even up here. Yep. Oh, this has collision too. And fog. Like, what? The hell, dude? Hold up. Okay, we're gonna ditch it. We're gonna jump out here. Battlefield style. Bro. Bro, look at this shit. So you're telling me that all this shit up here is playable on? No fucking way, dude. Okay. Okay. If they can figure out a way how to dial this shit in, this will be insane. Because look how insanely big this canvas is. I mean, if you look all the way around, I mean, can we even see? Is there mountains over here? Like, fuck the dam I'm building, dude. What the hell? Imagine flying into this shit. This is insane. Like, look at that, all that shit over there. I have mountain to mountain sniping map. Dude, I want to get, that's like 2,000 meters. That's insane. Okay, let's find the other chopper here. Dude, I wish you could see, or I wish there was a way that you could see all of the terrain. Because I know there's gotta be, you know, a 3x3 tile or a 4x4, or maybe even a 5x5 tile around this middle section map, you know, that's super detailed. But everything has collisions, so I don't see why we wouldn't be able to actually build outside of there. You just can't see it. You just can't see the actual terrain, so testing and placing would just be a major pain in the ass, but did my shit not? No way, there's an AI in that motherfucker. I was like, where's my chopper? It should be respawned. Nope. Okay, can we fit a jet in there? Like, really quick? Can we just, like, do... Dude! I can't believe that dude. I can't believe that fucking bot, man. These bots are like actual bots. Highway, overpass, bridge. I don't need that. I need a fucking... I don't want a barrier. There we go. Okay. Okay. Got this. By the way, a selection mode Q will highlight the scale, move, and rotate things at the same time. Kind of like that mode. It's easier to select more than one object at a time with that too. We're gonna do like 2x scale. This back, and then we would think F22 probably. I don't even know if anyone's really done this yet, unless somebody has, but yeah, I'm gonna make a video on this for sure. This is like insane. I'll just make the map like insanely big and see if it actually works. Like, I can't even see the bounding box. That's insane. Okay. We're working like 10 by 10 grid here worth of collision area, so oh, did you guys break it? We're breaking things. Alright. Here we go. Okay, let's hop it back into Battlefield. I wonder if all the maps are like this. I wonder if all the maps have just a massive terrain. If they do, oh man, if they just added a way to edit out the assets. Someone hasn't made an actual map like objectives, but they have expanded the box a lot for each map. Made a video of it, checking it out. There's some cool spots to be able to build on. Yeah, there's some major potential here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like terrain editing mixed with like PCG, like procedural generated terrain or assets, or procedurally generated materials on terrain. And so like on the top of like a mountain would have like a snowy peak or whatever, and that would just be added in automatically depending on the height, and like if there was like cracks, they could kind of show that with different materials and stuff just based off of the terrain model. So if they ever add terrain editing into this, they could kind of mix that in, and you could basically make any map that you wanted. The only thing that is kind of limiting is the assets. Would be the assets at that point, because you can't really change materials or anything. Whoa. Okay. I think I broke it. Did I just completely break everything? Everything's in slow motion. Okay, we may have made the box too big. I could deal with the assets being set a certain way if we have full terrain editing like that. Yeah. Yeah, because if we did, then you could really just, I mean, the terrain could really just do a lot of the work for you, you know? Half the time, I feel like spending time putting rocks down or whatever, you can make that so much easier, a lot less tedious, just having the correct terrain. So I'm gonna see if like this broke it, If not, I'll just check it out off stream for a bit and see. I just thought that was really cool to kind of figure that out, that you can really go outside of the bounds here. So I think I may have made it a little bit too big. Which, that's pretty big, so we'll try that too. See if that works. I may have broke it, so there may be a limit. We always gotta push the limit here. See what's possible with this stuff. Okay, let's go back. 904, looks like it was just updated, so. Yeah, if you guys are watching, if you guys want to see a certain type of content or whatever, just let me know in the chat. If you guys are looking for Rush, Conquest, I've already done a Conquest, but I kind of need to do an updated one whenever I figure out the bot pathing and stuff. It seems like some guys in the community have been working on that stuff, so we will see. Alright, foragers, it's our job to break things. Man, you know how many things we broke in Forge? It was insane. Even theater. I saw the most broken shit in theater. It made me sad because like when I first started my channel, I was checking out like a ton of Forge maps, and I didn't notice like right off the rip that Forge had like swapped textures and stuff, and it would only do it when I checked out a couple maps. And so by the time I checked out a couple maps, ran through theater, like the maps were just completely broken, and I'd put those in the video just not really realizing, because I was just like trying to just pump out the videos and trying to get like the maps shown off and stuff, and it'd come off like bad, and I was like, no. I felt so bad about it, but I was like, I just started saying like, yeah, they need to fix this stuff. Like I can't show off these maps. You know, these people are getting it perfect in Forge, and then, you know, by the time, you know, they could play it in a custom game and it would be fine. But, you know, the time that I'm running through it, I'm running through 5 to 6, 7 maps a night, and then at the same time going through all of them in theater, it would just break stuff. And so luckily they kind of fixed that over time, but yeah, it was that was a process. But I feel like Forge is in such a good spot right now. It's really cool. I'm hoping for some good news on Friday. Next Friday. It's one of the reasons why I walk around maps. Yeah. I know you and Forge were a huge inspiration for me, man, so it's been cool connecting with you guys for sure. Yeah, the Forge was just, yeah, I totally get it. I would see like bots walking backwards and shit. Be like, what the hell? Hold on. I need to pull up. I need to get my controller before I wreck. Okay. Okay, there's the combat area. Back. Dang. it's honestly so crazy how big these maps are. Yeah, this is just insane, man. This is really cool. You know, it's kind of scuffed. There's some terrain issues or whatever, but this is massive play area. Especially for like flights and stuff, like for air superiority maps. Yeah, we can go way up here, far back this way. You know, I could play with this and see how far we can actually go. Oh shit. No! What happened? Uh-oh. Getting sucked up. What the hell? Okay. I may have hit a boundary box or something. Oh. Can we exit? Oh yeah, that's scuffed too. That's not bad though. This is like so fucking cool. We'll fly it all the way to Live Peak. Yeah, this game's just insanely gorgeous, man. It's so far out of the map. Like, it's so far out of the map. You could even make, like, freaking wingsuit. Like, shit. Look at this. Oh, this isn't even the peak either. This is a total different area. Whoa. Yeah, it's super foggy down here. Here, let's try this again. Could do a triathlon. Shit, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I have an idea for a video. I think I'm just gonna like, yeah, run out on all the boundaries on the maps and see what they look like. Zombie map and all that fog. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. You could actually use it for good. Yeah, you can block off some of the sun, but some of the reflections kind of get weird. But that would be a sweet map. All right, let's go. Parachuting to the ground, quads, shooting some AI, capture flag or something, fly a heli to the peak. So many good ideas, looks good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm like, I thought my little dam right here was like so cool, like jumping off of this and going down into here. But like, there's some giant ass mountains over there you could jump off of too. Ah man, I wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a copy of this map and then mess with it, and maybe I can. I wonder if you can spawn outside of the map though. Is the thing. Because then if you did. Oh, that's why it didn't fucking load. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, if you're using this asset placer with physics, you gotta delete the actual asset placer with physics thing. I forgot to do that. I forgot to delete my collision shapes. That's why it didn't load into. It's always user error, usually. It's usually my fault. Okay, I want to not do this. Yeah, see you, Decaying. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, let me know how far you go, how far you get, and I'd love to help you test. Or yeah, I got a couple old forgers that I talk with still that we used to forge in Halo 3, and we used to forge race maps together. So I've kind of gotten back in touch with him over the last couple months. So it's been fun. But yeah, if you need help, just let me know, and I got you as much as I can anyway. Yeah, if you join the Battlefield Portal Hub Discord, they got a bunch of guys in there that are super knowledgeable, and even some Battlefield devs too. Let's save a copy of this guy. Not here. Project levels. The Gulch. The Gulch. I'm just gonna call it out of bounds. We'll close this guy. We'll open the other one. I totally thought I did that. Whoops. Need to text my wife back real quick. 1 sec. Okay, let's see. Here's what I'm gonna try and do. Oop. Let's go closer. I'm gonna try and put a big floor down here. Like a giant floor here. And then I'm gonna try and judge how much of it I have like sticking out of the wall. You guys don't really. I'm trying to explain in my head, but it's just not. It's not working. I'm gonna see. I don't know. Is this like? This is like half the height that I was at, honestly. But just do like 20, and then bring this back here. And then I know this whole section is sticking out, and so I can kind of judge to see how far I can go up based on like my measurements here. So Let me just try this here. Let's just try to... We're gonna have to move the out of bounds box as well. Collision area. Top view. Oops. Okay, let's just like bring these guys like way over here. Well, that's as far as I can go. That's as far as I can zoom out. Some of this stuff's so hard to see. There we go. Yeah, at first I thought that maybe we should have jets in this map. And I was gonna like launch jets off of here. But it's a little bit too small for jets, and you'd have to like make the play space like really big, but I guess you could. Now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of just make the play space as big as you want. Okay, let's make it like that big-ish. And I'll bring this up, because I think I can bring this up more. And if it's floating, then it's floating. But should be able to just bring my whole HQ up here. It's even got the vehicle spawner on it. So I'll bring like team 1, do Shift G. I'll put it like right. Yeah, that should dodge it. So this should just be like a square platform sticking out of the mountain, is what I'm thinking. And there should be a helicopter up here I can mess around with. Maybe I'll just put a, instead of a heli, I'll do F-22. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that's saved, right? Sometimes you gotta check. Sometimes it pops up and it doesn't say saved, it says could not save, and the freaking menu looks exactly the same. That's so frustrating. Gulch test. I should be on team. I should be on the team that I put up there, so. Yeah, I really need to check out the campaign. I haven't even played the campaign yet. I was thinking that I was going to do that first, and that I was going to be posting a video of a full playthrough of the campaign, my first video, but nope. Of course I just dove straight into Portal. Okay, so we're trying to spawn outside. Did we do it? We did it. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude, you can spawn outside of the map. You can spawn completely outside of the map. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Look at what I did to Liberation Peak. It's gone. It's gone. This is some insanity, dude. This is so cool. Like, just build a map up here. Honestly, what I'll probably do is, like, I'm not super impressed with, like, the way I did map like Gulch. It's almost like more like Hemorrhage from Reach, but I'll probably honestly just do a fully custom map if it's this this big on the outside. Yeah, totally scuffed. I need my controller. Hold on. Should rename the title Breaking Battlefield. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, so can you see the combat lines too? Hold on. Oh. Ooh. There's one. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, insanity, dude. Like all the way up here, man. Imagine. Imagine. Well, this is where my shit is. Damn! Wait, I can go all the way up here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, we're going to the moon. Stall it out here. Don't stall it out. Oh, whatever. Too late. Oh. Oh my god, just die. Please. Okay. We're good. Come on, blow up. I shouldn't have stalled it. I was gonna try and land up there, but then I decided not to. Crazy, dude. That's just absolute cinema, dude. Like, seriously. Oh, it's so good. Like, look how fucking high up that is. It's so insanely high up. Okay, save the stall that time. I just had to do it at least once, okay? I used to be so good at flying these things. They suck now. Well, like, it could work with jets, but I don't know how you keep all the players out of the mountains and shit, you know? But man, I want to see some crazy flight maps. They're patching the size, so you can't just adjust it as far as possible. No! You're talking about the collision area? You gotta at least be able to do it a little bit outside though, because they did it for the Ace Pursuit map, so and that one was massive. So you can at least go like 3 or 4 tiles outside of whatever the map shows, and that's still massive, because I mean the tile for just the map itself is huge. So yeah, you should be limited though to not have it do what I just made it do, to not break it. That would be nice. But I definitely want you to be able to do stuff like this and come out of the map and spawn out of the map and stuff, because this will just make this game so much more than what it is right now. Okay, my X does not work. My squad ability's just doing nothing up here. Y'all working hard, or you're fucking hardly working? Yeah, I mean, you can fly from in between those peaks down through here, around this giant ass mountain, and like all the way back through there, through that like ravine right there. You could go back through there probably. I mean, it's just insane how big it is. Yeah, down in this ravine it's like super foggy. I don't really like it for my map, but I'm just kind of like dealing with it. Get in. Okay. No, not again. Oh man, those fucking bots are insane. I can't. Bastards. That was the 3rd time I got RPG'd tonight from those fuckers. Oh man. Alright, let's hop back into Godot. Let's stop messing around, huh? That was fun. But yeah, basically, like, if you can look at the mountain. Oh shit. My floor's gone. The mountain's like coming up like this or something. So it's hitting like right there. And so you could build like an entire base like right here and it would work, you know? But this is at least like just like one tile away, you know. If this is like one tile, then we're probably seeing like a 5x5 grid maybe, I'm guessing. Yeah, because like this is the size of the two ravines, so yeah, probably like a 5x5 grid. So maybe we can do like a 3x3. It's play space, but even then, that's huge. That's absolutely massive. But be aware that some of these like cuts in the terrain may cause issues down the road, falling through the map or whatever. Yeah, let's get the Gulch all finished up, and we'll get it published, and maybe we can play it a little bit later if it's up. But it will definitely be good. I need a good couple play tests on it to get everything really situated. Have AA spawning like every 500 seconds. And then choppers just auto respawn because I want to fly around the map, but pretty sure I got rid of everything I needed to. I got rid of my terrain. How the hell do you preview the maps? I can't even host. Can't even playtest it. Yeah, you gotta just do it. Host it locally. That's what I usually do. But yeah, I do have issues a lot. Just kind of been working through them. Delete that. So those actually placed pretty good. Is the asset placer with physics, and you just make a bounding box and it'll just place the object down. It's kind of nice. Let's get another vehicle spawner down. For the other team, we'll put some quads down or something. Recolorize everything. Can you even make custom terrains? No, but I kinda did here. So this is Liberation Peak. If you've played the map, this is the map inside. So I just covered it with a bunch of rocks. So you can like build on what's there, but you can't delete maps, and you can't terraform or change the terrain at all yet. Oh, I need to put some stuff in here too. Okay. Okay, let's give these guys quads. I'll just go like shift duplicate. Actually, let's not do that yet. Let's set this up right. I'm gonna do like 15 seconds auto spawn. That's all we need to do. Just duplicate some of these guys. We've got a couple things that spawn initially. That's how you do it. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're learning. getting somewhere. Yeah, you can see here there's like all these like custom, there's like all these buildings out here. Oh shit, you can't really see them. All these blue boxes. And so I just covered all those up with rocks. Just because I don't really want to see them. They kind of look like ass. even the stuff out here kind of looks bad. So I'm thinking about just like, I don't know, kind of forming it out here to make it a little bit less, I don't know. We'll see. Next time I'll definitely just fully build a map up in the air. See all the stuff set up right, correct heights and everything. Those guys are still sticking out. Fix that. Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Whoops. Yeah, it's getting confusing now. I gotta make sure that I have all my file names correct. I'm like, that's not the right code. What? Yeah, if you guys followed my guide on the Conquest template, make sure you go back to Andy's post, or on that, go to that site, wherever I posted. I think it's battlefield.gg or something, bfportal.gg. He updated the script, and so it's a lot cleaner. The UI looks a lot better. And we were trying to figure out this guy here. Attract AI. Oops. Just gonna try and set up a bot script here. Let's see if I can get this figured out. Get capture point. Sorry, I'll pull up the, not looking at the chat. Okay. team. Where's team? Literals. We're gonna try AI move to behavior. I think we gotta do a furthest player here. Furthest player from the capture point. Or get position. Get object position. So that's a vector. Okay. We need team. Oh, shit. So if capture point 3 is not equal to team 1, move the AI behavior farthest player from capture point C on team 1, move to get object position capture point. That should work, right? If they don't have the flag, then the furthest, it constantly gets the furthest player away from the flag and moves them towards that flag. Is there any scripters in here that can help me out? I've been trying to kind of figure this out, but before the guy Didicus, he was in here. He put a force vehicle spawner. I'm not sure why it was in there. Maybe because he had it in a separate subroutine. Battlefield behavior. How do you, what is that? Like, what is that? AI battlefield behavior? Hold on. Hopefully the stream looks okay. Yeah. I'm not even paying attention. Just kind of in my own world over here. Don't mind me. What are we looking for here? AI behavior. What's the wording that they use on the capture points? Capture point A. AI commander. World priority. Tactical advice priority. Okay. Okay, there's no commands that have that. So then else. Huh. So if they do own it, see, I need to maybe put the capture points into an array or something. I think that's what we're doing wrong here. Let's append to array. Is that how you get them on? Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here. Should I build a separate subroutine? Put it in the map setup. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what else we got here. We got array for the capture points. Can we? I don't even know if we can do that. Maybe. I don't even know if that's actually using it correctly or not. Set variable. Because then I think we might be getting somewhere here. So if we put the capture points in an array and then we have this choose one, right? One random capture point. And if you do have the capture point, if you don't, then you'll move to that point. But if you do, then you'll move to another random point. God, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. I just can't. I have to wrap my head around it, kinda. Let me not break that, please. Let me open another subroutine here. Let's see what we got for subroutines. Objective UI, objective capture data. So let's where's capture point setup? Okay, that's nothing. Nothing we gotta worry about. Okay, let's try that. Just kind of shot in the dark, but this might work. This could work here. Yeah, subroutine. Create. Yeah, I don't need anything like that. I don't know what to call it. Flag. Set variable. No, we need subroutine. So you know what? I'm gonna take that out, that variable. It's in the wrong spot. I'm just gonna say global movement flag. There we go. Okay, I need an empty array. There. Just copy that. Okay, this should be almost done. We gotta do a set variable, get variable, append. Okay. Set variable. Instead of this, we need to get. Oops, that's not there. Append. Okay, so I think that makes an array. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if that works. We're gonna go down here and okay, now how do we call that array out? Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see. Get capture point, random value in array. See, I need these two to be the same though. Oops. Index of array value. Is that it? Oh, this may work. Or is it this? This is array first. Yeah, array and then any type. So it could be whatever number in the array, right? Or is there like a next value in the array or something? Yeah, I just don't know these too well, so I just kind of don't know what to try. A sorted array? Like, what's that do? Help. That's not what I want. Damn. This looks complicated. Yes, this looks extremely complicated just for bots. Yeah, it is. It's because there's a lot of flexibility. Like you can pretty much do anything, but the tools are way more complicated to use. This is pretty similar. I think it's value in array is what I actually want. Let me see. Yeah, provided. Okay. So basically, now I understand. So I made an array. This array, there's like it's like a list basically. An array means a list. So there's a list of 5 objects, right? List of my 5 flags. And if we go down here, it basically just gets a position from one of those flags, and you can call that out by see, you have to say which variable it is. So it's the movement flag that we set up. So we're gonna grab, like, let's say we can grab the top spot, which will be 201. And so all of this right here, get capture point, you could just put 201 there, but this is telling it, which actually I don't need. Hold on, value in array. Oh, that's, yeah. See, I'm too far gone here. There we go. Yeah, so this is just telling you to choose flag 1 out of that list, basically, for team 1. God damn, that was hard. Okay. Now we can copy this. And now it'll be the same. Anonymous boy, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're just trying to figure out some of this bot spawning stuff, so I think I may figure something out here. I don't know, we're gonna have to see if it works. Get current owner team. If they do. Okay, so I also need to change this. Okay, so now it's saying if they do not own flag 1, then execute this, which is get object position and move to it, or else they need to get capture point, but instead of a value in the array, could just do random. Or wait. And so if, okay, hold on, wait a minute. I got it. I'm thinking about it a little bit differently. And so if they don't, then we'll move the closest player. Oops. Then we'll move the closest player to flag. No, closest player. Yeah, the closest one to flag 1. Move them to a random capture point. Huh? What do you think about that one? That might work. Random value in an array. Yeah. Get object position. Bop. Bop. And shit. Alright, let's read it out again. See if I got this anywhere close to what I'm thinking. So if team 1 does not own flag number 1, move the farthest player from farthest player from the flag to the flag. Sorry, it's kind of hard to read it like this, but I'm trying to make it make sense to people who don't know like how to like script. This is kind of what it's trying to like say. So yeah, if team 1 does not own flag number 1, then move the farthest player away from flag 1 to flag 1. Or else move the closest player from flag 1 to a random flag. I'm thinking that'll work, but the only thing is it's only gonna recognize if they have flag 1 or not. So this would be for team 1. Let me put a weight in here just because. Oh, I meant to do 0.2. Oh, we're so close. We're really close to this. I can feel it. We'll go 5 on that one. We'll go 2. We'll go 5, 2. Whoops. Can't even see what I'm typing. Team 2, flag 5. Since I'm gonna also do if team 2 does not own flag 5, move the farthest player away from flag 5 to flag 5. If they don't, then move them to any random capture point location. Man, this should work. This should work. I need to check in Godot and make sure. Capture point 1. Is that team 1? No, it's not. Right. Oh wait, yeah it is. Oh hell yeah. Okay, wait, no, we got it. I thought it didn't highlight, whoops. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so 201. So that'll be team 1's flag. Hey, I think we just figured this out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back. Man, this might work. Please work. If this doesn't work, then there must be a bug or glitch or something. Or there must be something that we're just not doing right at all. But or you might not be able to call out. Well, no, because I made it a value. The variable is a value. Or the yeah. It's a number value. So that might work. Because I'm calling out the actual flag. Oh shit. Oh shit. What do you mean it won't be saved? Save it then. I don't like you right now. Yeah, that's probably the right one. Oh, if bots work right now, I'm about to be so happy. I'm about to be so happy. Just close that. go back into Battlefield. Oh man, yeah, sorry the stream's been like so quiet. I need to find some sort of like music that I can play in the background that won't get copyrighted. Oh man, this is the true test to see if the bots run around. Please, please. Come on. No. Shit, I don't think it's working. Man, I feel like I'm so close. Yeah, this is like feeling a lot like Gulch now. I put all those rocks right there. Okay, let's not get RPG again right off the rip. Yeah, we gotta fix that up a little bit, but it's definitely coming along a lot nicer now. I got rid of like all those buildings and stuff in there because they just look like crap. They have really bad collision boxes and stuff. It doesn't even match the model, so I just got rid of that stuff that's over there. Now there's like this road. Yeah, it looks a lot more like Blood Gulch now. Great helicopter map though. It's really tight, like long. Kind of gotten used to flying on this map. It's pretty fun. Oops, I keep pushing 3 on accident. Except there's always a tree right there. Alright, let's I'm just gonna go run around on the quad and see how it feels over here now. Did move a lot of stuff. Oops. Yeah, we got rid of all those buildings. All the buildings on the side here, pretty much. Tried to hide everything. Now it just looks like a little path. Except these guys right there. I guess I could kind of block that off, but it'd be a little bit tight. And we might add something there. Yeah, there's like A or B right here. Please cap it. No! It's like they knew. They knew I was watching, those son of a bitches. Capture the point, you motherfuckers! I'm just curious to see if I actually do capture A if they do something else here. Like, what's that dude doing over there? Yeah, so now there's like this little road here. Or wait, yeah. This is not really a road here. But there is like down here somewhere. I don't know where it starts exactly. Yeah, like all the houses are gone now up here. It looks a lot better. Those houses just look so bad. Oh, here's the road. Nice. Maybe I can move those back. Probably not, but that's the road that goes down. I'm about to die. Go in here with all the props. Oh, yeah, I ran right into that. Nice, I picked up someone. No way he didn't blow up. It's like bounced off that shit. Oh yeah, I got RPG. Makes sense. Survives the cliff, but then get aimbot RPG'd by a bot. Oh shit. Oh, they're moving a lot more. I just can't really tell if I got it right. I wonder if there's a way to make that trigger. Or if it just constantly triggers, or how that works. I don't really know how the scripting works exactly. We'll get it down though. I'll probably give what I kind of figured out today and see if maybe one of the guys I've been talking with will know a little bit more. Maybe I can change a couple things, or maybe I just did something a little bit wrong. We're getting close. Let's go up here. I want to try and get down into these containers. The bots are like deadly accurate, so I gotta hurry. Oh shit. Yeah, these could like definitely cover you. It would get rid of that fucking bright ass fog. Shotgun's so crazy. It shoots so far. Oh no, I'm dead. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some water. So I'm just gonna add a couple. Actually, you know what? Go back into Battlefield. Just gonna check out some experiences. Close everything out real quick. Alright. The searching for shit on here is so bad. Nice, there's a rush template out now for anyone interested. Oh wait, no, not yet. I guess it's a work in progress. It's almost done. Can you even write scripts on this shit? Hey, what's up, man? Haven't seen you for a while. Halo, what the fuck? This shit turned out shit to be for sure. Go back to Halo. Yeah, I know, I will for sure one day. There's a Halo Forge, dude. There's something special about it, for sure. Yeah, you can script though. It's way more powerful on the scripting side. You can custom script using actual scripting language, not just blocks and block editor stuff. I'm just mad. Why are you mad, man? You should be excited next week for the reveal. I envision full on Battlefield custom tools. Yeah, me too. But I think it'll come eventually. It's just, it's the first release on something like this, so I don't know. It's a lot. There's a lot of cool stuff with it, but it's definitely less intuitive, and the actual map editing's like the actually map editing part itself is not nearly as good as Forge is, but it's kind of hard to beat something that's been like in the works for 15 years. What, Halo 3 is like 15 years old now, or more, almost 20. Like 15, 16 years probably. Yeah, so there's been a lot of time that's been put into Forge, but it definitely is in way of a better spot for a lot of aspects. And like for some of the stuff that I saw in Halo Forge was made by someone on an Xbox, original Xbox One. And some of the best maps on there were created with some of the shittiest hardware. So that was one thing that was super accessible about that. you can kind of see someone already kind of set up a zombies mode. You know, it's not as good as what we have now, but in Halo, but we're getting somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. You know, my zombie map looked like this when I first made it, so you know, progress. I make better AI in Unity. Yeah, dude, have you checked out that containment game, that Halo fan game that was made in Unity? I posted it on my channel, but you gotta play it. It's a great game. It's honestly something that I wish that Halo would do, you know. In the VR, I'm like, man, that fan game would just make me buy VR alone. Fucking hold a VR and an energy sword in one hand. Yeah, it's legit. $5,000. Oh shit! I'm gonna run out of ammo. Some mystery box. What the fuck these guys doing? Crawling? Oh shit! Okay. Well, I guess that's as far as I got. Yeah, backstab mechanic. Just like in Halo. FPS is only fun if you're PvP. No one cares about shooting AI bots. Well, then at that point, no one would ever make campaigns, you know? I don't know. The AI should be better. That's the thing. The AI should not be at where we were at in 2007 or whatever. You know, we're kind of like stuck in like, I don't know. It's not what I meant to do. Yeah, true. True. It shouldn't be part of, you know, it shouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm better because I'm this and I made this, so you should care because I'm this. It's just like, whatever. No one fucking cares. Like, just make good product and people would actually buy it. Yeah, I don't know. I like Cat when I was a kid, you know, so I kind of got a soft spot, but honestly, they probably should have just left the whole cast male because, I mean, it shouldn't be trying to cater to people that don't play the game. Tried making a custom map like Duck Hunt, but when I went to test, I could only get one spawn to work. Do you think I need to tweak to get a spawn stuff? Like if the spawn is a little off the ground, will it bug out? I think off the ground is okay, but below the ground is not. If you're selecting your item and you're hitting Shift G, then you can, it'll follow the terrain or follow the items that you have placed on the ground if you have like a viable mesh to place it on. At least you got helped. Oh shit. Yeah, you don't have to worry about her anymore. She died before the shit even started. Like, if you think about it, if you're just like coming like just from Master Chief and on, she didn't even exist. So, I mean, you're good. I'm trying to look for custom maps or modes, but you can't do it through here. You gotta. I'm on a Discord. A bunch of shit posted. There we go. What the fuck? Yeah, good thing I haven't been checking out maps on this shit, because I would be back in Halo already. Shit. How do you get one shot? Need to learn. Need a rifle that full shields though. Chief does it. Yeah, that's some. Ain't that some shit?
Let's move.
Bro, how does that stem not do shit? That stem does absolutely nothing. Conspiracy. She wasn't actually a Spartan. She's an ODST. They just put her in Spartan armor.
Let's move.
What the fuck? What in tarnation? Oh shit. Yeah, this map's not bad. Yeah, seriously. I was thinking that earlier. I was like, bro, the stem literally turns it into Battlefield 3 filter. Turns it like blue. Like, what the hell? Yeah, man, there's just not money. There's just not that many freaking. There's not that much shit to do. There's a helicopter race. You could try that. So I wonder if there's gonna be a selection screen. Peace out, man. Yeah, good talking to you. You too. Spot down here. I got the spot. Worked out already. Yeah, this is where my blood gulch is, right here. Let's go. That was pretty sick. Do you know if zip lines can be placed in the Battlefield 6 portal? Are you talking about like the zip lines that go straight up, like to get onto buildings? I'm not sure. I don't know if there's... I haven't seen a zip line that goes across, but I also haven't really been playing the multiplayer a whole lot, so... I don't know if there's a map that has one of those or not. But if there's a map on a multiplayer that has one of those, then most likely the asset will be on that map. Sweet. What do I do next? Am I going? Yeah, I'm going to another map. What is this? Firestorm? Okay. This is pretty cool. I should get this guy in touch with Duquesne and see if he can help him out. Sorry, I'm just making some, just trying to type a message real quick. Alright, let's go. Oh shit. What? Yep. See if the respawn works. I'm spawning under the map. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Right. Yep. Okay, we're going this way. Cool. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm about to see Jesus right now. Let's not do that. And this is the jank of Battlefield 6 Portal. I'll show you some stuff from the Battlefield Portal Hub website. Some of the stuff that's coming. That's pretty cool. Here's Siege of Shanghai. Got kind of that laid out, but they're just gonna have to yeah, they were able to import the map into Godot, and then kind of base off of that where their models needed to be. So this looks pretty sick. There's also Operation Metro, which looks really good. So that's coming soon. And then yeah, Grand Bazaar, this is a good one. From Battlefield 3. Looks like someone's making that too. Sweet, well, I think that's going to be it for today. Just stream a little bit. I thought I was just going to show off the map, kind of show off a little bit of Godot, and just kind of hang out.